Good morning, good evening, and welcome back to War Thunder. For today's video, we will be reviewing a pretty insane German medium tank, the Turm 3. This premium tank sits at a battle rating of 8.3. For today's video, we will go over the tank in general and go through its firepower, armor and mobility, and after that a little bit of my own thoughts if I think it's worth it or not. We'll also get into some gameplay just to show you how this tank can perform in real games. This will all be timestamped, so if you want to skip to any of the parts, feel free to do so. If you want to see more of these sort of videos, leave a comment on what vehicle you would like to see next. Also subscribe because it really helps me out. And if you want to ask questions about this tank or just War Thunder in general, I do have a Discord, so if you want to, you can join that as well. So, the Turm 3 is a German premium MBT/medium tank sitting at battle rating 8.3 rank 5 in the German ground tech tree. This means you can effectively research all the way up to rank 6 of the German tech tree. Now this is a premium tank, so the multipliers for SL and RP are improved, with the SL multiplier sitting at 630% and the research multiplier being at 642. Now the Turm 3 is basically the ultimate glass cannon. You have insane firepower for A3, but you don't have any armor. It can be a bit challenging to play, but it's definitely a fun tank to play once you learn how to do it. And that the Turm is A3, it's just not right. It should probably go up in BR, so it can go, just to let you know, but it's been at A3 for a few years now and Gaijin earns a lot of money from it. So I doubt it will go up, but just to let you know, there is a possibility of this tank being moved up, but probably not since Gaijin wants to earn a lot of money. So let's get into the strongest part of the Turm 3. Without a doubt, the best in the entire battle rating, your firepower. You're armed with a autoloading 105mm cannon and a coaxial 30mm autocannon. For your main round, you can either choose between a DM13, which is a AP DS round, or a DM12, which is a Heat FS. They both have their upsides, of course, with DM13 having a better velocity, but DM12 having slightly better penetration, but again it is weak to ERA, trees and other foliage. So for me, I play with DM13 as my main round because I like the velocity and I like not having to worry about fences and other such things. But DM12 is definitely a decent option if you choose to carry that. The second one I chose to carry is DM512. It's a HESH round. I just bring a few of them to just overpressure light tanks or SPAs, but it's not the thing you will be killing tanks with. Your reload on the main gun is just also absolutely insane, with it being at 5 seconds. So the tank is a autoloader, meaning your reload will be at 5 seconds even if you lose a crew member. So again, with 5 seconds you can be very aggressive if you want to. The other gun you have is a 30mm coaxial autocannon. Now this again is just absolutely insane to have. This autocannon will absolutely shred light tanks, so you don't really have to waste rounds on them. You can also delete tracks and just the enemy's cannons on more heavily armored tanks to make sure they sit still, or just so that they can't kill you or your friendlies. If low-flying helicopters comes close to you, again, they're just dead if you look at them. So again, don't be afraid to use this autocannon, it's very effective. The gun handling overall is also very good. You have a depression angle of -12. But this does allow you to play on basically every ridgeline in the game pretty comfortably. So you don't need to have to worry about just having to overextend to get your gun down for an angle to shoot. So 12 degrees of gun depression is very good. Gun traverse and elevation also very good, and it is a fully stabilized tank as well. So overall your firepower is definitely 10 out of 10. For the mobility of the Turm 3, again it's a very good part of the tank. With an engine that has a horsepower rating of 856, it allows you to get up to 65 km/h forward. But what I really like about any tank is the reverse gear, and your reverse gear is 25 kilometers per hour backwards. This speed allows you to get into very good positions early in the game, and from there you can often utilize your insane firepower to just delete the enemy team. If you find yourself under pressure, again you can just retreat without having to turn your entire tank around. And if you played any of the Leo ones, it will feel pretty similar to this. For the protection, as you probably guessed, you have no armor on this thing whatsoever. You basically have no armor. This means basically everything that looks at you will be able to kill you without any issues whatsoever. Look at this. If you look at the X-ray, on one side you have 2 crew members and the other side you have an autoloader with all your shells. So if you just get hit in the turret, anywhere on the turret you're dead. So you can't rely on your armor whatsoever. You can maybe make an argument that this can stop a few autocannon rounds, but even then it's basically 50-50 if they penetrate you or not. So don't rely on your armor whatsoever, because if you get killed or if you get just shot at, you're gonna be dead. You also lack any smoke grenades or ESS, which again hampers your survivability even more. So is it worth it? Yes, it's definitely worth it if it goes on sale. I would never recommend a tank without a sale because, well, Gaijin are greedy fucks. But if it goes on sale, I would definitely say it's worth a pickup. It can be a bit difficult to learn if you're not used to quick glass cannons, but once you get used to it, it's just a nuke machine. It's very good, and I would definitely recommend if you feel like you wanna grind Germany and if the tank is on sale. So for me, it's definitely worth it. So getting to the actual gameplay on screen, we are on map Advanced the Rhine. We have utilized the fantastic firepower and mobility on the Turm 3 to sort of get into a good early game position, and with this position we have been able to clear out a substantial amount of area surrounding the A point. We have helped our team on the 1 and 2 line push deeper into the enemy's territory, so they don't have to worry about being shot from the side. And now we are going to start utilizing again our mobility to get into good positions for us to start picking off the enemies in the center of the map. And here our autocannon just saves us from this chieftain marksman. So always utilize your 30 mil. Even if you can't kill them, you can always kill tracks, guns, or just annoy the hell out of them. Now, with our team having a pretty good foothold on the A side capture point, we're gonna start helping our team in the middle. If you look at the minimap, the enemy have taken control over the 6 and 7 line. So we want to start moving in towards the middle to relieve some of the pressure our team is facing and make sure they don't get to spawn camp us or just bomb rush us from the side. So we're gonna start moving in and picking off every enemy we can find. Coming up on the B point, we find a Oliphant. Now, when coming from the sides of the enemy, since we don't have APHE, if you're new to this game, APDS doesn't often do a lot of damage, so you often have to aim for crew or ammo. But if you're not sure, just go for the cannon breach. If you don't kill them, they can't really shoot you back. Luckily for us, when we went for the cannon breach, we managed to kill his entire third crew. But if you're unsure, just go for the cannon breach. Secure that you are gonna be alive even after second shot. With that, the video is nearing its end. If the video was helpful in any way, please leave a like and subscribe, as it would really help me a lot in the future. So the Turm 3, it's a very strong tank, and it's a definite recommendation for me if you decide you want to grind the German tech tree. But with that, the video has come to its end. I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.